Yo, how's it going, guys? So I'm back in the workshop today and I've got this really special wheel set that I'm going to lace up. The rims are DT Swiss H552s, 29 inch with a 30mm internal width, so really nice and wide, and the hubs that I've gone for are some super nice profile track hubs. Really excited about these ones. They look like super solid hubs, and I've gone for some black and silver spokes to hopefully do a really interesting spoke pattern with. So yeah, really excited to get these built up, so let's lace them up. So the spokes I'm going to be using are just the standard DT Swiss Champion straight gauge spokes. Nothing special, but the nipples I'm going to be using are these DT Swiss Pro Lock brass nipples in 14mm. I've never actually used these Pro Lock ones before, but I've heard a lot of great things about them, so I'm really keen to try them out. The only difference between the Pro Lock ones and the standard ones, I believe, is the locking compound inside the nipple thread, which I guess would be similar to something like a Loctite, and this apparently holds the spoke tension a lot better and is less likely to loosen over time. So the lacing pattern I'm going for is just a normal 3-cross, but what I'm doing a little bit differently is I'm actually using silver spokes for all the parallel spokes and black spokes for all the crossing spokes, which will basically go 2 silver, then 2 black, and then 2 silver all the way around the wheel. And what you can see here is I've only laced the silver spokes, which are the parallel ones, which should hopefully give you an idea of what it will hopefully look like. But this is my first time doing a pattern like this, so I have no idea what it will look like in the end, but I am hoping that the silver spokes will be the dominant ones and the ones that stand out. But yeah, let's put the black spokes in now, tension up the wheel, and see what it looks like. So this part may look a little bit weird, but it's actually quite an important tip when building a wheel. So standing on the spokes like this effectively kind of pre-stresses them and helps them seat the spoke nicely into the hub, as this is something that would kind of naturally happen over months or years of riding a wheel. But doing it like this before I ride it means that I'll less likely have to re-tension and re-true the wheel. It effectively kind of builds a stronger wheel. But yeah, now that that's all done, I'll recheck the tension, give it a little true, and then it's all done. So now moving on to the rear wheel. Here's a little tip if you're wanting to line up the hub logo with the valve hole. Now a lot of people do this differently, but what I do is I basically find the closest spoke hole on the right side flange that lines up with the logo if you're looking at it from the top. And once you've found this hole, I basically count 3 spoke holes to the left, and I use that hole as my leading spoke. And my lead spoke is the first spoke hole to the left of the valve hole. And so once you've got that spoke set, I then lace the next 3 lead spokes, which are the 3 other orientations. And once I've found those, you can then kind of line it up roughly, as this puts the hub in the position that it will kind of roughly be once the wheel's fully built. So you can then look through the valve hole, see if it lines up like this, and if you're happy with that, then just carry on with the wheel build. I think the wheels turned out looking really nice in the end. I'm super stoked with how the spoke pattern turned out. If you actually look closely, you might be able to notice that the wheel on the left has 9 parallel lines and the one on the right has 8. And this is because the rear wheel is a 36 hole and the front is a 32. So they aren't identical, but I'm still really happy with how they look. Let me know what you guys think of the wheels and the spoke pattern. These have got to be one of my favorite wheel builds to date. I absolutely love the profile hubs. These will actually be going on an upcoming build. It's been in the works for a little while, and these are the final piece of the puzzle. So let me know if you've got any guesses what it might be. I'm sure some of you will. Thanks again for watching, guys. Really appreciate the support. Catch you guys next time. Peace.